absolutely battered everybody else, and PSG actually went dating them as close as anyone has in recent weeks.
And they have to take credit with that. But then it's about the differences in taking your chances. We've always said that, especially in this type of competition. You get an opportunity, you've got to be clinical. And we said before the game, PSG will get chances because of the way that Bayern play. They allow chances a lot of the games you see them play, but you've got to take them.
We can see Flick, that he's going to lift the trophy yet again. Has it surprised you, Owen, what he's achieved there?
Yeah, I think it surprised everyone.
Probably surprised himself.
Yeah, probably. But maybe it helped being an assistant, you know, because he was so close to the boys and he could relate to them. Every player has spoken about his human side and how close he is to the players. But also it helps the fact that the players are performing so well on the pitch. And I think just that intensity that he's brought to the team, that togetherness, every player works, you know, and if they don't play. And the clinical, and he's got a great spine. You think about Neuer, he's got Boateng and Alaba, he's got Muller, he's got Lewandowski, he's got leaders in there to help the dressing room with the young guys. It's a perfect time.
I think sometimes that is an area that is very undervalued, not spoken about enough, is the human touch and the personality of a manager, that he brings that connection to the squad.
Especially important these days, it seems.
Hugely important. These are guys, are famous guys. They're huge personalities themselves, big characters, egos everywhere. And for a manager to be able to control that, and I think the fact that he's been a number 2 somewhere and probably been that glue in the dressing room, because the number 2s are normally the glue, the manager's normally the stern one.
But number 2s don't normally, when they step up, achieve too.
But what I'm saying, he's understood, and the players have known him in that capacity. Then to change and go into the Bayern as the first team manager, then it's about his intelligence to switch over, to change, but to also keep that human element that he seems to have done, because the pictures there tell you all, they seem like they love him.
Yeah. Real, if you think, I mean, you know, Boateng's out the side, Muller's out the side. All of a sudden, 2 of the most experienced guys in the dressing room comes in, talks to them, they start playing. Ultimately, what do? You know, they're in the dressing room saying, this guy's a great guy, this guy's a great guy. Their voice travels so far.
The dressing room.
And to be fair, you know, maybe he wasn't, you know, planning on it, but that is a masterstroke in itself. And Alaba goes to the centre-back, Davies comes in at left-back, and all of a sudden, it just takes off. It helps when you got Neuer playing like the best goalkeeper in the world again, but I think it was just the right time, right place. Everything fell into place, and towards the end, it looked like they didn't even have a weakness.
That's intelligence.
It is, yeah.
He's got the experienced players who have got influence in that change room. They're on side. The younger players who were maybe at the time thinking, who is this guy? He was a number 2. I don't respect that. That's not the kind of manager I wanted. But the experienced ones like the Mullers, the Neuers, the Boatengs say, no, you guys, he's the man. Come with us. And all of a sudden, it's a knock-on effect, domino effect. And it's like sheep. They follow, and here we are today.
Yeah. Just saw Oliver Kahn drifting over your shoulder there, walking down. Apparently, he's quite critical in German commentary of the decision to leave out Perisic and put in Coman, but it was certainly justified in the end with the winning goal, and he was probably their most dangerous player.
Well, I'm not sure you can criticise a guy that's 30 games unbeaten.
Not now, no.
121, and he was the man of the match. So he must just have his finger on the pulse, Hansi Flick. There's no other way to say it, is it? He's just so close to it, and he feels maybe he just saw that Kehrer match-up and thought, Coleman's winning that.
And it shows you the depth in their squad. You know what I mean? It shows you there's Oliver Kahn there, but you got it wrong. But it shows you the depth in their squad. Everyone's sitting here going, wow, how can he not play Perisic? Scored, assisted in the last game. He's got to be involved. This guy comes in, Coman, and produces the man of the match performance. But again, Sané's coming in next year. He's 2 substitutes. He took off Coman and Gnabry, who you'd have thought, getting to this point, they're players you can't bring off. Brings them off. Comfortable, still goes on. It's a machine.
The modern game is just much more of a squad mentality these days, isn't it? You've got to have big squads and changes. Players don't seem to take umbrage if they get substituted so much.
No, I think it's expected, but I just think also if you're a team, you know, you kind of you understand that, don't you, Real? You understand that the guys coming on are good players, you know, and maybe you needed something fresh, but it is. I think it's the deepest squad in Europe. You know, the players that they have to be able to bring on. I mean, they all are.
And their recruitment,
fabulous.
They're acquiring even younger. There's like 17, 18-year-old kids coming in that squad now.
I think we just saw one of them.
Yeah, who are going to be like
15.
Exactly. Who are going to be players that are knocking on the door to get in a team. They're sweeping up some of the best prospects around Europe. So this is something that seems to be they're thinking to continue this for years to come. But listen, there's going to be other people that are going to be trying to contest them, and I'm sure there's Liverpool, Man City from England, Real Madrid, Barcelona, etc. will be coming back to knock on the door next year.
OK, let's take a breather. We've got lots of analysis and we'll look back at the game very shortly. There's Neuer lifting the trophy once again. Magical memories made for them. That's the Champions League done for another season, but don't worry, because the new one is almost upon us as part of a packed September on BT Sport.
Bayern's 6th European crown. It's been a glorious season and a great night for you.
Of course, I mean, winning that trophy today is just the best thing that could have happened to us. I think all season we worked incredibly hard, the spirit that we always talked about. In the end it came through, and we're happy to be the best team in Europe.
It wasn't the slick, open game that everyone thought it was going to be. We saw a night tonight where you had to fight.
No, it wasn't. I mean, it's the final. Paris came out wanting to win. We came out wanting to win. It's always going to be a difficult game, and no one's going to give up easy. And in the end, we came through, and that's all that matters tonight.
They had probably the best chances in the first half, but didn't take them. But you stepped it up after the break. You seem to have more energy and more strength.
Yeah, I mean, as long as it was 0-0, it was always going to be open for us. Of course, they always had some chances. I mean, they have incredible talent up front with Neymar, Mbappé, Di Maria. It's not easy to always stop them. Yeah, lucky they didn't score, and happy we did score.
It was a big call to have Kingsley Coman in, but he terrorised them at some parts of that game tonight.
Yeah, King helped us extremely. Came in, you know, he's 1-against-1. We knew it was going to be difficult for the opponent, and for him to score that goal after being out for a couple of games, being injured, it's incredible.
Joshua Kimmich was saying yesterday that the younger players have a real hunger to match the feats of the legends at Bayern Munich. Is that the feeling you get in the camp?
For sure. It's always been said that the spirit in this team is crazy. We always fight for each other. We have a strong bond, and I think that showed throughout the whole tournament. And to having that, hopefully we can build on it and have a very successful time in the future. And
you're not just champions, you're perfect champions. A winning run all the way through. Never been done before, so people can match it, but they'll never beat it. That's not bad, is it?
Yeah, sounds amazing.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, brilliant performance from his team. You bumped into him a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I was on a beach in Dubai, just chilling, just watching the day go by, and then he popped up with Hector Bellerin, and we just had a chat on the sun lounger, just sitting there chatting, and he was really down, and he'd lost confidence, and he was starting to just rebuild his career and just try and build himself back up. He'd just gone to Germany, and he was saying it's hard work. I'm going to get myself back on. I'm going to get my head down and stuff. And then here we are today, and it just shows you that if you keep chipping away as a young player, you get a chance. You're going to get knockbacks, but it's how you react to that. And he reacted in the best way possible, applied himself right. He's got his rewards. Yeah. Great young man.
Just shows you a great story, but he wasn't the guy who scored the winning goal today. That was Kingsley Coman. Let's have a look at the deciding goal. Lovely bit of football from Bayern Munich.
Yeah, I mean, this ball from Thiago just split the lines, you know, opens it up. But again, we spoke about Thomas Muller. Watch this little touch there. And then Kimmich, we know, in terms of assists, fabulous. But look at the numbers they're getting there. You can't defend against this. I don't care if you've got, you know, the best defender in the world. There's just too many numbers in there. And it's just, this is the football we've seen from Bayern really all season. Kimmich knows, back stick, got him outnumbered, good header.
Gorgeous ball.
Fabulous. Kimmich, again, such an underrated player.
And it's the only real piece of quality that was like a passage of play from Bayern on the day. We've seen it all season many times in the game. This is probably the only standout one they've done, and it resulted in a goal.
Who's underrating Kimmich? Tell me him. I will put him right, whoever it is.
He's a fabulous player.
He's
unsung hero.
Every game he gives you an 8 out of 10, doesn't he? Whether he plays it right back, he's been playing Saint-Germain this season, but because Pavard's been injured, he's played there and he gets the assist in the Champions League final.
You've had a little look at the goal.
I think even it's one goal, we've got to break it down a little bit. But what I love about this is this pass from Thiago on the ball. He's there, but he takes out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players with this one pass. Loads of shape on it. He's someone, I don't think he passes the ball without disguise at all, ever. But it's a beautiful pass, great weight. The touch is tremendous here. And again, the touch is great, back from Muller. But then, look at the amount of bodies. As Owen mentioned before, we've got all these bodies in this box here. And what that does, and to these two guys, let me just show you as well. There's Thiago Silva and Kimpembe, the two centre-backs. When do you ever see a pair of centre-backs in these positions?
Weird.
Like that? one behind the other.
Who's wrong there?
That is confusion
Who's
from
wrong?
the forwards. They're forced into that position
okay.
because almost they're just concentrating on trying to look at the ball, but also, wow, there's 3 or 4 players running around in this box, don't know where to go. And Thiago Silva, very experienced. Kimpembe played very well this season, but that confusion leads to players having space on the pitch. And there you see the back post, 2 players having to mark the right back, and you can't deal with it.
That is such good game intelligence from all the Bayern players. Kimmich knows backstick, we got an overload, and he just dinks it, doesn't he, with a bit of finesse on there. And
15 assists this season he had. I mean, he played midfield a lot of the time, but the kid knows how to put the ball on sixpence for someone to finish.
It really does.